are live at the 360 Vegas studios with this edition of School Police Talk. We have the chief here. We have a new person who's not been on the show before. Chief, please introduce yourself and tell us what it is that you do.
Well, this is Sergeant Bernardo Barca. He's been with us for 8 years now. Came on just like everybody else. He was a lateral from Nevada Highway Patrol, and worked with me directly. I had him working in internal affairs for a bit. I think that was about 1.5 years, 2 years, somewhere around there, and promoted out of there to sergeant. And he's been in what we call the, what is it, Charlie area or David?
David area.
David area in Region 1 since then.
So interesting. You know what I mean? Because you're not dealing with sometimes an adult who has the same, not to say that there aren't children or young adults that aren't more mature than other people, but in a generalized setting, in a generalized statement, they don't have as much life experiences as someone who has lived a little bit longer. Where you are today, I didn't know you came from Nevada State Police. Mm-hmm. So when you were trained for adults as well as younger adults. And in your capacity now, you're dealing with adults and younger adults. So when you talk to the people that work underneath you, you want to share the same compassion so that everyone is on the same page when it comes to trying to help our community. You talked about the ethnicity that means so much to you. So I asked you right before you came on, I said, do you speak Spanish? And your response was that you do. Being bilingual certainly helps because you're able to communicate in a way that a person, like I can't speak Spanish. And so as much as I would try, I can't. And that is very, very important because in today's world, there's a lot of people who don't speak every single language. So how does the language really help in your career?
Well, it establishes trust almost right away and rapport almost right away. It makes people feel as if you're on my side, which we are in the most part. Like the chief said, our priority is to help these kids, not just lock them up. But a big part of that is making sure they understand. You get immigrants, first generation. We have a lot of first generation immigrants where I work, mostly Spanish speaking, and they don't understand how the law here works. They don't understand how, like what to do in certain situations. A lot different from the country that they're from. So when you have Spanish speakers that can kind of guide them through what's next, how you can help your child, how you can help us help your child, how you can be better involved in a child's life. A lot of the stuff these parents don't even know what they can do because they've never been told. So now you have not just a person, but a police officer, someone of authority willing to talk to you in your own language and willing to help you out. That goes a long way. And then most importantly, they'll go home and they'll tell other families, hey, these officers, they actually care. They speak the language. If you have a question, you can talk to them. And my officers always have an open door policy to any parent that has any questions. I have Officer Martinez down at Valley High School. He takes phone calls daily from parents he's never met because they've heard from their neighbors that Officer Martinez at Valley High School is willing to help. And now they're having an issue with their kid. They need help navigating a school issue. Officer Martinez can help them walk through.
What I would like you to do is do me a favor,
sure.
Okay? Just sort of look into that camera right here and tell people if they want to join the Clark County School District Police.
A couple of things you can do to prepare, obviously, is if you don't get some college credit, get some life experience because you're going to mentor and teach people, even some older than you, so you have to have some kind of life experience or be willing to learn at least. It's a great place to work. The hours are great. You get to work with your friends. You feel fulfilled. So when you get up in the morning, as we were talking earlier, you don't have to I got to go to work. I got to get myself up. When you have a job that fulfills you, you automatically get up. As a matter of fact, get up earlier because you want to make sure that people see you that day.
Thank you very much for taking the time to come here and see us. You know what I mean? It's always wonderful. So we're going to look at this camera right here, and then we're just going to wave goodbye, okay? All right, see you soon.